Good morning. It's good to be with you again. Now we are going to study the chat question. Chat questions. We use chat questions to confirm information as true or false. In this case, when the statement is affirmative, the chat question is negative. Here we have examples. Let's see. It is raining is affirmative, so the chat question is going to be negative. Isn't it? We have another example. You are a good student is affirmative. The chat question is going to be negative. Aren't you? Okay. But if the statement is negative, the chat question is affirmative. Let's see these two examples. The boys aren't two friends. Aren't two friends is negative, so the chat question is going to be positive. Are they? Because they is about the boys. Now the day has turned gray. This is positive, so we are going to turn it into negative. Hasn't it? So remember, the chat questions or question tags turn a statement into a question. They are often used for checking information that we think we know is true. Remember to pay attention in the tense of the sentence or in the auxiliary that you are using. Okay? Let's do the sentences of your left side. The sentences are affirmative, so the chat questions are going to be in the negative form. Let's do number 1. The day is beautiful. Is. Pay attention of the verb is, okay? Is affirmative, simple present. So the chat question is going to be isn't it? Because we're talking about the day. The day is it. So the day is beautiful, isn't it? Number 2. He plays soccer, doesn't he? So plays. Plays is simple present. The auxiliary in simple present for he is does. So the negative form is doesn't he? Okay, he plays soccer, doesn't he? Number 3. I went to the movies. The sentence is written in past tense. Went is past, simple past. The auxiliary for simple past is did. So negative, didn't I? I went to the movies, didn't I? I confirm it. Number 4. He has gone to Japan. Pay attention in here. We have the auxiliary has is present perfect. He has gone to Japan. The auxiliary is has. Negative, hasn't he. Number next. They will go to the party. This sentence is in future. The auxiliary is will. The negative form won't. So they will go to the party. Won't they? Number next. She has played tennis is past perfect. Excuse me. She had played tennis is past perfect. The auxiliary is had. So in the negative form is hadn't she. Number next. Pilar is running is present continuous. So we pay attention in the verb is. The negative form is isn't. So Pilar is running, isn't she? Now let's do the other side of the sentence. These are negative, so the chat questions are going to be positive. Okay, number 1. You are not Alan. Okay? The verb to be is are. So it's negative, so we are going to write positive. Says, are you? You are not Alan, are you? Number 2. She can write a poem. It's negative. Can't. We're going to write affirmative. Can she? Number 3. I don't know the answer. Don't know. We are going to pay attention to the auxiliary. Don't. So you're going to write it in affirmative form. Do I? I don't know the answer. Do I? Number next. My mother hasn't eaten. The auxiliary is hasn't. So you're going to write it in the positive. Has she? Patrick hadn't returned. Is negative. The auxiliary is hadn't. You have to write it in the positive form or affirmative form. Is had he? Patrick hadn't returned. Had he? Next. The teacher won't go. Won't is the auxiliary in the negative. Remember, the auxiliary is will. So we're going to write will she. The teacher won't go, will she? And the last one. Alma didn't sleep. Didn't is the auxiliary. You are going to write it now in the affirmative form. Did she? Next exercise. Complete the sentences choosing the corrected questions. We have different chat questions. Isn't it? Didn't he? Can we? Are they? Didn't we? Will she? Had he? Hasn't she? And a list of sentences. So choose the correct chat question for the sentence. Number 1. My mother has already cooked dinner. Pay attention on the auxiliary. Has cooked, present perfect. So has is affirmative. So the correct answer is hasn't she, because the subject is my mother. Okay, the subject, the pronoun is my mother. Number 2. This is your book. Pay attention on the verb to be is. Is affirmative, so we're talking about the book. This book. So negative, isn't it. Number 3. My best friend Alfred bought a very expensive computer. Pay attention of the verb bought. Is past tense. The auxiliary for past is did. Is positive, so you write it in the negative form. So didn't he. We're talking about Alfred. Number 4. We can answer these sentences. The verb, the modal verb is can. Affirmative, so we write the negative. Can't we? Number 5. Andy had chosen the best option. The auxiliary is had. Had chosen is past perfect. The auxiliary is had. The negative is hadn't. He. Okay. Number 6. My family and I went to Pasteleria Leti. Went is the past tense, okay, of go. So simple past. The negative form is didn't. Didn't we. My family and I is we. So my family and I went to Pasteleria Leti. Didn't we. Number 7. They are not my friends. Are not is negative, so you have to write that question in affirmative. You write are they. Number 8. Sally will not travel to Italy. Will not is negative, so you have to write that question in the affirmative form. Will Sally. Okay. Here we have the answer of the last exercise. The number 1, hasn't she? Number 2, isn't it? Number 3, didn't he? Number 4, can't we? 5, hadn't he? Number 6, didn't we? Number 7, are they? Number 8, will she? Okay. Now, let's do the last exercise. Match the beginnings of the sentences to the correct ending. Number 1. Miguel Angel wasn't a creative person. Pay attention. Wasn't is negative. So, the corrected question is, look for wasn't in the positive form. Okay, so Miguel Angel wasn't a creative person is, was he? Okay, very good. Number 2. People don't like to eat ice cream. It's not difficult, this one. We have the auxiliary don't. So you have the negative don't. Look for the positive form of don't. Is do they. Very good, because people is they. So people don't like to eat ice cream. Do they? Number 3. Mateo bought a BMW car. Bought is the verb in simple past. So the auxiliary for the simple past is did. Mateo bought a BMW car is in affirmative. So the negative of did is didn't he. Mateo bought a BMW car, didn't he? Number 4. The soccer player can earn a lot of money. The verb is can. It's affirmative. So the negative form of can is can't he. The soccer player can earn a lot of money. Can he? Number 5. The cat loves its soft bed. Loves, pay attention of the verb loves, is simple present. Okay, the auxiliary for simple present is does and do. In this case, we're going to use does because we're talking about the cat. So, affirmative, we're going to use the negative form, doesn't it, because it is the cat. So the cat loves its soft bed, doesn't it? And the number 6. It usually doesn't rain in February. Doesn't. The auxiliary is in the negative form. So you have to write the third question in affirmative. Does it? It usually doesn't rain in February. Okay, so here we finish the class of the third questions. If you have any questions about this, you can write me to my email, and see you later. Bye.